You can call me a bad mom, but these are three things that I would never do as a mom. Number one, if you want something and you start to throw tantrums because you want that thing, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to give it to you anymore. Even if I wanted to give it to you before, that tantrum you started throwing, you've lost your chances. Number two, I'm always going to ask my child to tell me their own side of the story. I don't care how young my child is, even if he's 1 year old. I remember back then when Pere couldn't really talk. It used to break my heart when I asked him for his side of the story and all he could do was cry. So now that he can talk, is it now that I'm not going to ask him? I don't care if 1,000 adults have already told me what happened. I'm still going to ask my child. And I know this would not sit well with some people because they'll be like, oh, so you don't believe us. I'm just going to ask my child what happened. People might see this from the angle that I'm spoiling the child. Oh, your child should not be speaking where adults are speaking. My child will speak. Yeah, I'm going to ask him to speak. Number three, I was told that it's normal for kids to not like to share. I'm not saying it's abnormal. Yeah, I agree, it's normal, but I'm not going to tolerate that in my house. Yes, I'm not going to force you, but from a very young age, from the moment it starts, I'm going to try to stop it. You are going to share in my house. There is love in sharing. So if you're not going to share that toy with your brother or your friend, then you're not going to get anything from me. Yeah, that's what I tell my son. If you don't share, then I'm not going to give you anything too. I'm not going to encourage my kids to displease themselves because they want to please another person. No, that's not it. But if you have enough to share, then you have to learn how to share. I've met a few moms who will say, "Oh, that's how kids behave now." Even my son's teachers, I always ask them. I say, "Does he like to share in class?" And they say, "Ah, you know, kids now. This is how." I say, "No, I do not like that idea of that is how kids are. Before you know, now so they go grow. They can't turn stingy adults. I'm going to start correcting it from the moment I see signs that it's about to begin. So if you like, say, oh, you're not letting the kid be a kid. Yeah, I know. That's why I said you can call me a bad mom.